welcome to the Apex Predator, a show that focuses on some racing news and races that happened the previous weekend and gives you a quick recap as well as the results. My name is Merginator, and let's jump into the Bathurst 12-hour. It was one of the most exciting races I have ever witnessed. While Bentley looked incredibly strong in practice, the number 62 Aston Martin took pole after qualifying. That is, until a technical breach stripped him of that and gave the 999 Mercedes pole for the endurance race. The AMGs ran 1 and 2 comfortably until the first full course yellow, which brought the field closer to them. On green, the 77 AMG took the lead, while the 999 AMG followed closely in second. This also remained yet again until the number 27 Ferrari got tangled up with the number 96 Ford coming into the third sector right at 2 hours in. The 108 Bentley experienced issues coming out of the pits, stalling the race car at the pit exit. However, making its way back up the field to challenge the number 42 BMW M6 at about the 3-hour mark. After pits, the 77 AMG took the lead until he had to pit on lap 99. Then the 42 BMW was back in the lead, but with the 35 Nissan right behind him. 4.5 hours in, the 22 Audi smashed into the back of the 19 Mercedes. The 35 sent it into the wall and had to make a move into the pits. Another full course yellow happened at lap 121 due to debris, and the 42 BMW took another pit stop and maintained the lead. The BMW and the 77 AMG battled for many laps before the AMG was hit with a drive-through penalty coming out of the pits, emerging in 10th place. The battle rages on between BMW and Bentley as the hungry 62 Aston also entered the battle in 3rd place. The 108 Bentley was leading the race until the 7th hour, which made a pit stop. As the race continued, so did the lead changes. The 62 Aston took the lead with the 912 Porsche right behind it. By lap 181, the 108 Bentley had muscled its way back into the lead. Both Porsches took over due to pit strategies, but lost out to the 18 Nissan, who managed to pull way in the front, managing a 22-second lead at one point. Nissan pit on lap 219, which let the 42 BMW take the lead until he hit the pits in lap 225, which both Porsches then took the lead. The 911 Porsche encountered power steering issues in the 9th hour, thus the 62 Aston and the 108 Bentley duked it out all the way until the end, while the 912 Porsche somehow managed to catch back up with their pit strategy. At this point, the 912 Porsche made a controversial move past the 42 BMW, pushing the car out of its way, coming out of the chase, but avoiding a penalty somehow. This allowed the 912 to settle in 3rd and pursue the leaders with 30 minutes left. AMG's strategy fell flat as they opted to not change tires, thus making them slower around the turns than the leading cars. Staying clean around the Bentley, AMG, and Nissan, who got a black flag and ignored it and then was DQ'd with like 15 minutes left. Then Porsche eventually caught up with the Aston and passed him at Hell Corner, taking what little room he found and executed the most important pass of the day, allowing him to take the lead, which would eventually earn him the victory. Matt Campbell's astonishing driving helped bring the 912 Porsche to victory. The 51 Ferrari won in the Pro-Am class. The Porsche brought home win in the Class B. In Class C, KTM won. And in the Invitational class, the number 20 Mark V8 won. Moving on to NASCAR, for the first time in 60 years, anyone found with an L1 penalty following a race will be disqualified immediately at the post-race at-track inspections. The inspections should be done within 90 minutes of a race, and the official winner will be announced afterwards. This ruling stands for all of the series raced under NASCAR, the Cup, Xfinity, and Trucks. In SUPERCAR news, Ford showed off its new Mustang SUPERCAR, making it official and confirming its entry into the SUPERCARs for the 2019 season. It looks tough, and it looks like a Mustang, but it also looks like a proper SUPERCAR race car, maintaining the same shape and structure of a SUPERCAR. So, right on, that is awesome. And then last but not least, we have Extreme E. Extreme E, or XE, is an all-electric SUV Baja/off-road style of championship through extreme terrain across the entire planet. XE is being made by the same tech that comes from the ABB FIA Formula E series. Everything will be spec, with the exception of the manufacturer teams that will have an option to add their own sorcery and magic into the powertrain motor. So that's where things will get interesting in terms for individual teams. And if no teams bite, he'll just run the series himself, and who's he? The CEO of Formula E. These 500 kilowatt powerhouses, which is double the power of the current gen Formula E cars, will be out and racing Hopefully, they gave a date, but we'll see, starting January 2021. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the show. Again, my name is Merginator, and I will see you on the track. Bye-bye.